How are you today? Have you eaten your breakfast? Have you wished upon a falling star? Are your ears clean? Good. Then we can begin. My name's Sue and I hate video games. Hi. Oh, now I don't know if you can tell looking at my whole style here. Megami Tensei has been a big part of my life. If you are familiar with Megami Tensei and did not initially realize that, you're looking at the screen right now and going, oh, that explains a lot. So my arm is all fucked up, and I am letting it heal, hopefully sooner rather than later. And frankly, Monster Hunter, out of all the games that any of us are streaming right now, is probably the one that's the most strain on the left arm, and may in fact be a rather large chunk of how this injury happened. Now, we've had carpal tunnel pain in our right arm before, but the left arm, that's new, so that's fun. Sitting comfortably for the first time in the entire day. Excellent. I'm so glad to hear. I need to take a Tylenol, maybe? It doesn't help with the headaches, but sometimes it helps with the nerve pain, which I'm told it's not supposed to do. Its anti-inflammatory properties are mysterious, which makes it really bizarre that it's also one of the most common over-the-counter remedies for pain. So the game we're playing is called Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. It's got two campaigns. One is the original Shin Megami Tensei 5, and the other is a second campaign that instead of releasing an expansion for or including it with the real game, they released a whole new game. This is something that Atlas is unfortunately very well known for. The other thing they're known for is homophobia. So I need everyone to be prepared in case that comes up. I've played most of the way through this game, at least its first campaign I beat all of, and then I started on the second one. And I didn't catch any homophobia then. But keep it in mind. I've been playing Megami Tensei games for a very long time. I think the first one I ever played was actually the English patch for Digital Devil Story on the Super Famicom. It was certainly around that time. And it hooked me in. And I almost got turned off of the entire franchise by Persona 4. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. And I think you'll understand it when I say it. Persona 4 has a character who is very much transmasc. He is portrayed as simply being dissatisfied with his lot in life, of being quote-unquote a woman, and his happy ending, again, quote-unquote, is falling in love with the protagonist and deciding that, oh, it's okay to be a woman after all. And this is not a story being told by a queer person. There's not a good way to read it. And that's why I stopped playing Persona entirely. And I have a lot of resentment towards the series. JJ is playing Persona 5 right now, and it's been lovely to watch. But yeah, so Persona is the more heavily story-based series. As in, its stories generally rely more on character work than anything else. While the Shin Megami Tensei series is far more focused on the events. It still attempts to broach some difficult subjects with varying degrees of success. Didn't get far enough into P4 to figure out which character you're talking about. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, like, I still have good memories of playing the first 3 Persona games. Lots of other Mega 10 games as well. I need to get what's it called? You know, some sort of cardboard VR visor for the Switch 2, just so I can, because I'm not paying Nintendo's fucking outrageous prices. Just so that I can play Jack Bros, which I've barely played in the past. Okay, so with all that out of the way, let's move it up, move it on up. Ow, 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 ow. Over to the Switch over here. Let's go. Also, you will hear the village people in your head at certain points of this. That's not in the game. That is you, but it will happen. Multiple times. Good warnings here. If you're sensitive to flashing lights, please protect yourself. It's okay to not watch or to go audio only if you need to. Was just reading up on their history the other day, yeah? Yeah, not a great one in a lot of respects. I've been thinking about doing Raito as well, since they just did a remaster of his game. Hey, 15 streams. That's incredible, Willow. Thank you. This is a very pretty opening, as you may have noticed. Alright, sorry if my voice gets tinny, I am leaning back away from the mic. We're going into this entirely guideless, and we're doing it on the high difficulty. Which means that between me and all of y'all, we gotta figure out the puzzles to how the bosses work. Almost always, when we reach the boss, we should be able to beat them, but we may need to build up a new team to do so. The village people thing did lead to a realization that the Muppets were more subversive than I had appreciated at the time. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. That's some wild stuff. Jim Henson, I don't think ever came out as any flavor of queer, but his art was very, very queer. I don't think I have... I don't think my SMT5 bonuses will be much, because I think I restarted that file. Oh, we got 3 things. So that's a good start. Oh, hey, look at that. I apparently was a bit further than I thought. So we got 3 extra demons, and we have a bunch of items. Watching series 1 of The Muppet Show? Hell yeah. The guy who played Elmo was a very large queer black man, yeah. I remember some bad shit happening to him. And I don't have enough information to talk about it. He also played Cliff on Muppets Tonight.
Long ago, the world of order was created by God, and his servants, the angels, led it on its proper course. It was in such a world that countless mortals led happy, fruitful, and prosperous lives by his grace.
However, even God's world is not eternal. The pure, unsullied path that God had forged will, as fate dictates, become a muddled, poisonous swamp at the hands of humankind.
Disrupted order begets chaos, and chaos will likewise be consumed by order in turn.
How will these keepers of knowledge strive and perish during their final, futile hours in this
I wonder which person there is American.
Let us watch them
It's very subtle.
until the new ruler is seated upon the throne.
Yeah, Muppets Tonight, I think, only got the 1 season before it was pulled. I enjoyed it a lot, but I don't remember it all that well.
What is this? A passing soul? This is a path linked to the future. The choices you make will affect the very course of the world.
I like this little first-person bit, because it really calls back to the old series, which were first-person dungeon crawls. I think it's the black-haired girl in the plaid skirt.
The soul of that girl cannot be permitted to exist.
By her very nature, she will lead the world into chaos and ruin. She must remain sealed here for all eternity.
To take the girl from this place will lead not to the future destined for this world, but to a world yet unknown.
Knowing only this, will you still take her hand?
Oh, Fraggle Rock. Shit. So if we pick Take Her Hand on the left there, that's the second campaign. So we're instead starting on the right.
You have chosen well. That girl's soul cannot be permitted to exist.
As long as she remains bound to this place, the world shall be guided to its destined future.
Said Andy and Randy, and it made me think of Captain Vegetable. You remember Captain Vegetable? Crunch, crunch, crunch! I think that was on American Sesame Street. It was definitely on Canadian Sesame Street. For those who haven't heard me talk about this, Canadian Sesame Street was effectively American Sesame Street with new Canadian scenes with Canadian characters also cut into it. It was really interesting. When I got a bit older, they replaced it with Sesame Park, which wasn't super well received, and it was fully original content. Do not remember Captain Vegetable. Maybe it was a Canadian thing then. It was a musical scene or a musical skit, I guess, in Sesame Street, and there were these kids who just like to eat certain foods that were not good if that's all you eat. So Captain Vegetable, who is a superhero rabbit, would go to each of them and introduce them to how great vegetables are. And oh, Captain Novolin. Oh, fuck. Oh. Captain Novolin is such a project by people who wanted to do something good in the world. David Hogselhoff and Spamela Hamderson, yeah. They actually reused the Spamela Hamderson puppet for the pilot of The Muppets, the show that was like The Office, but with Muppets, which I really liked. It wasn't popular, and I absolutely understand why people despised it, but I really liked it. Alright, in Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, how the narrative plays out is largely determined by whether you take the girl's hand or not near the beginning of the game. Canon of Creation is the original story of Shin Megami Tensei 5. Canon of Vengeance is the newly added story for Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. That does not help. You did not take the girl's hand. You chose Canon of Creation. So yes, this is the one we're doing first. But we can decide again. Let's go.
All right, listen up. Everyone should have their own personal tablets now, but it sounds like some of you still need to get them registered. Those temp accounts are about to expire, so anyone who's been putting it off better get on that.
Alright, first name. I gotta look up the canon name, which is K something, although that's only dubiously canon. Yeah, in the Japanese version, he actually didn't have a canon name, as if you just skipped the name entry with a glitch, it would bring up just the name protagonist. But in the American version, they added a canon name, which is really interesting. His name is Kei Amemura. So that's what we're gonna go with. Alright, yes. There we go. Like in Secret of Mana, where if you skip naming the girl, she's called a ro 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 ro. I didn't know that. That's amazing. I like how the format of the Muppet Show let them reuse the characters in different costumes. Oh, yes. Oh, man, McDonald's sounds good. I've been kind of craving fast food. I always say the shittier the better, and McDonald's is pretty shitty.
One other thing. It's been getting pretty dangerous out there. Remember the buddy system. Go back to the dorm in groups. That's it for homeroom.
Thank you, sir.
Thought about doing a, I forgot what it's even called. My memory's been really bad today. Did it freeze? Oh, there it goes. This scene right here, the way he's standing between the desks on the left side of the room, is goddamn iconic, and it shows up in huge swaths of the series. Need to take my pill because I can't remember shit. Like Pokemon runs, where if a Pokemon dies, then they're gone forever. Which is sort of how this works anyway, you'll see. Students were advised to head home in groups. You should look for a classmate to walk with. The mini-maps displayed in the lower left corner. Very, very basic video game stuff. Oh shit. We've unlocked the system menu. I guess I'll save over the top file. It's backed up anyway. In case I ever did want to go back to the last playthrough I did.
Hey!
Oh, speaking of all this scary stuff, I heard a first year got attacked near the station. Apparently, this shadow came right at her. A shadow? What do you mean?
Well...
I mean, that's how she described it. She said all she saw was some kind of black fog. And then an ace detective slugged her in the face. Nuzlocke, that's the one. But when it touched her bag, the material got all torn up. Like, literally, cuts started appearing, like from a knife. What? That makes no sense. These students are too busy talking. Doesn't seem like you can walk home with them.
Hey.
Hey, saw you talking to that geek from the next class over. What was his name? Ichiro Dazai?
Yeah.
Dazai, yeah, he's making video games, trying to put together this web series. Asked me about that slasher incident at the tunnel. Oh, right, that stuff about some invisible guy with a knife. Makes you wonder what the real story is there. Yeah, seemed like that was Dazai's point. Said he's gonna solve the mystery of the slasher in the tunnel, really hyping himself up, you know? These students are too busy talking. Now, this game can involve some grinding. A lot of people actually suggest you avoid fighting normal enemies, which is just weird to me because that's how you get money.
Hey there!
You want to know who I think the biggest name at this school is? It's got to be Yuzuru. Yuzuru Atsuda, right? The honor student from Class B? He's the best we've got in academics, yeah. But in terms of girls, it'd be Teo Isonokami, right? She's smart, great athlete, nice, she's got it all.
Hey!
Hey, I'm smart, I'm athletic, and I'm nice. Yeah, but your name is Female Student C, so clearly you're not important. These students are too busy talking. Sometimes a pin, I guess, symbol will be displayed on the minimap. This is an objective marker that indicates where you should go next.
Everything all right?
Huh? You want to walk home together? Going home in a group sounds like a right pain in the ass. I'm just gonna go it alone. Well, this guy's gonna die. We all know how this goes. If you can't find anyone else, maybe you should do the same, huh? Man, that guy was a douchebag. The student went home by himself. You decided to go home as well. Good narration. Yeah, they literally, if a character has no relevance to the story, in a lot of these games,
Hey.
they literally have no face. Yuzuru Atsuda.
You heard that talk about it being safer to go home in groups, right? You should walk with us.
Hey, he's actually a cool guy. Sure.
Oh, hey, you two! Over here!
Heyo Isanokami. Hey, we just heard these names, huh?
Oh, hi there.
And Miyazu Atsuda.
I didn't know you knew him, Miyazu.
I mean, not really.
They've met in passing. I think Miyazu and I ran into him a couple times.
Yeah, Tao. Something like that.
Alright, we'll go with Tao.
Aw, you're lucky your big brother looks out for you so much, huh?
I guess.
We're the only family we've got. I don't think it's that strange to look out for my little sister.
Sure, sure. So, how about we all walk home together?
Known her for 20 seconds, and Miyazu is already my favorite character. Fair. Kei attends Juin High School. And not too far from there, he lives at the Juin High School dormitory along with the other students, which is like 6 blocks over for some reason. In the commute to and from school, the shortest route is to pass through the connecting passageway at Shinagawa Station. The quickest way back to the dorm will be to head to the Shinagawa Station West exit. Well, yeah, but there's people to talk to. This place has been getting so dangerous. Oh, good to know. This tunnel makes my skin crawl. And the ceiling's real low, too. Don't think... Where are you going? The station's this way. A lot of weird stuff's been going on lately. Suicide rate going up, random assaults across the city happening at the same time. People online say it's because of monsters in the city. As if the whole thing wasn't surreal enough. Blaming it on monsters? I'd laugh about it if I could. Oh, I know that feeling. The Atsuda siblings are both traumatized to start off with. Yay! Yep. That's how it goes. Book it! It's the cops!
Oh, right. Tao, you said you wanted to talk about something?
Oh, it's nothing. I've just been having these weird dreams lately.
When you walk, oh,
Hearing
wait.
this distant voice, like someone far away is calling out to me. It keeps getting closer and closer, but just when it seems like they've almost found me, I wake up. And
Is that not a normal thing to dream every night?
Kinda getting to me. I wish someone could tell me what it all means.
Probably a reflection of something subconscious. Maybe you're just stressed over the future. It would make sense since...
Something going on?
Looks like. Here, I'll go check it out.
Seems like something's happened at the station. You should take a look.
Something going on? Hey there!
Oh, you're from Julian High? Yeah, sounds like they closed the whole area off. Don't think anyone's getting back to the dorms this way. As school uniforms go, you know, these are really pretty with the flower pattern. I kind of like them. I thought I was lucky since it wasn't that crowded. Man, I just can't catch a break. Most people are just focused on all the blood. And the body, or whatever's left of it. I thought I saw some shadowy figure running away, but I'm not sure. Am I the only one who noticed? Oh, but one of those high school boys went running in the same direction. Some kid with glasses. As you'll note, people are very, very self-centered in this universe. It's a commentary on society, especially the society of the writers. There's blood everywhere past that sheet. It was horrible.
I'm sorry, but there's been an incident inside. You'll have to take an alternate route.
He has no face, but he is voiced. If they find you, you don't wake up. Well, I guess I've gotten lucky.
Huh?
Another murder. This one's just as brutal as the others.
Hey!
Come on, Shinagawa's a pain in the ass to get around without the trains. Love how the monitor up there just cut across our fucking camera. Someone was saying some kind of wild animal escaped from the zoo across from the station, and that's why there's all this mess.
Do you have a moment?
Is that the best story they could think of? That's an aquarium across from the station. Yeah, like this is all thanks to some fish flopping around. It could have been an angry octopus. They can walk on land for a while. The entire path is blocked off by a blue sheet. It doesn't look like you can pass through. I heard someone got eaten. Was it some kind of wild animal? I tried to get a look, but it's hard to tell. Blood everywhere, though. I gotta record this. This is gonna blow up online. It looks like something happened here. The onlookers are talking about it.
Oh, hi.
Could have been a giant enemy crab. That's true. They used them in all sorts of real historical battles. Oh, hi, Amimura.
My brother came back, but he needed to take a call or something. Walked off somewhere. Then Tao got a message too. She went looking for somewhere quiet to try calling back. Would you mind checking up on my brother? I know he's always looking after me, but I get worried about him too.
Leave it to me.
Thanks. I'll just wait here in case Tao comes back.
Now, Kay does not have as distinctive a personality as, say, Joker from Persona 5. And the reason for that is, as I said, Shin Megami Tensei focuses more on the world than it focuses on individual characters. And there's the party split. Yep. This can only end well. Oh, I have to actually press the A button. I thought about doing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, but then I'd be annoyed because there's no version of Radiant Dawn that I can legally play at the moment. It doesn't seem like Yuzuru went this way. How do I know that? Doesn't seem like Yuzuru ever returned to the school. I guess we're asking around. Oh, this place has been getting so dangerous. Huh? The station's closed off. Ugh. Oh, I saw a high school kid with glasses head into that tunnel. Man, look how creepy it is. Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Ayama.
All right. So word on the street is a bunch of monsters have been seen hanging around this tunnel.
Ichiro Dazai. He's got freckles and everything. Oh! Oh!
Ceiling's pretty low. Pretty dark in here, too. Looks dangerous. All right. Enough screwing around. Let's go even deeper, yeah? I think we might be onto something big.
1.5 meter clearance.
Hey, what are you doing here?
That's only like 4.5 feet, so that's gonna be short for most of these kids. He is very much a goober.
Long, long ago, before these creatures known as humans gained knowledge, the god of law seated himself upon the throne of creation. He seized all knowledge from the other gods, rebuking them, so they could never dare to approach the throne.
Reducing them to mere demons. The fruit of knowledge was secreted away in a paradise of his own creation. One day, a serpent sought out the mortals, seeking to tempt them into doing his will.
Eat the fruit of knowledge in this paradise, and you will become more like God.
The serpent's goal was to revive the war of the myriad gods. Oblivious to the serpent's machinations, the mortals of each realm ate the fruit.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, Bad Road.
Without fail.
The knowledge they devoured then bound to their souls, birthing humans closer to gods.
When the god of law saw this, he banished all humanity from his paradise in a fit of rage.
Humans, you curious creatures infused with precious knowledge.
Know that you are observed by countless demons, waiting for their chance to strike.
Another thing is, in Japan, basing your mythology off Christian stuff is not out of the question. You won't be fucking attacked by angry mobs over it. So these games kind of go hard into that. That sounded like an angry bird. Sorry, if I don't press something on the controller, it dims the screen after a while.
How can this be? A human walks among us. This is no place for one such as you. I shall grant you sanctuary. Fortunate an angel of Bethel found you. Were it an agent of chaos in my stead, you may not be alive. Remain calm and keep still. You will be safe momentarily.
Yeah, that was one of the tamer angels for sure. Even the tamest of angels are terrifying. And Kay's like, what the fuck just happened? I cannot deal with this. Alright, something we gotta remember in each game area. No matter how many times you look, it's the same seemingly endless sea of sand. Safe to assume this isn't a dream. There are little creatures hidden all over, and we will have to find them to get prizes. But at the end of each map, there's a little fox fella that you can pay some amount of money to just mark all of them on the map that you haven't found yet. So we'll have to be actively saving up money as we go. Why is everyone afraid? I keep telling them to not be afraid. You decide to move onward for now. The fucking wasteland. The land that gravity forgot. Oh, hi. I think these guys might be agents of chaos. I mean, the characters are teenagers.
Target confirmed.
Fucking Ultraman 3-point landing. What's up?
Young man, if you wish to live, take my hand.
I said, young man. Well, I guess we do want to live. There's a lot of illusion of choices, by the way. Magical girl transformation. He is the one called Nabuhino. Remember how in Kirby of the Stars, Kirby got magical girl transformations for every power? They then used that in Return to Dreamland, I believe, as the superpowers. Ultra powers, whatever they are.
Make themselves known again after all this time. Knowledge and life had remained separate until now. Perhaps the future is secured. Light or dark, you may chase whatever you please. I shall await you in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Until then, may your newfound power guide your survival.
Bring it on, you little shit.
Young man, can you hear me?
I said, young man.
You and I are now one. We have ascended to become a being known as a Nahobino. Our form is based on my own appearance, but your knowledge seems to be the basis of our consciousness. I shall obey your will. Command me in battle, that we may best fight as one.
I don't know where the long hair came from. Neither of them had it before. Pretty cool, though. Alright, so press turn is what was simplified in some other games, sub-series and such, as once more. Which, that'll make sense in a second. Yep. Thank you, Beekeeper. I'll be on that as soon as this first fight's over. I will just hit this for the moment. All other actions, however, will cost MP to use. Yada yada yada. Watch the screen. Alright, so immediately at the start, you do not know the weaknesses of enemies. It'll show it there. And there are, in this game, 7 elements. It goes up to like 12, I think, in some of them. But this one, it's just the 7. And the Ultraman plotline continues, very much so. Each skill has its own affinity, yada yada. And yeah, basically if you hit something with its weakness, it adds an extra turn. It's pretty nice. Opens up a surprising amount of strategy. A flashing press icon indicates one additional action. You can grant yourself extra actions in a fight by targeting weaknesses, but missing attacks or having your attacks nullified consumes an extra press turn icon. It's a lot of push and pull. And by default, each person in your party, or each character in your party, gets one action icon. There we go. Level 4, because we started at level 3 for some reason. You leveled up. Allot your earned points to build your stats. Okay, let's see if I remember this. I think magic is generally the most worthwhile because it opens up the most opportunities. And we will get lots of extra points as we go, so a misstep here or there is not that big a deal. Plus, you always have multiple monsters with you who can make up for your weaknesses. So we're gonna go with magic to start. Or maybe we can go with strength? It is good to be able to, especially early on, it's a good idea to be able to take out enemies as fast as possible even when you don't have MP. So yeah, let's start with strength. Couple points in it should help.
All hostile targets eliminated.
What was that just now?
That was a horde of demons hunting you for your soul, young man. Additionally, this place is what is now called the Netherworld.
The Netherworld.
The Netherworld, the place the demons call home. You saw them. They are descendants of the gods of old, known now as demons. This is their world. But do not worry. I, Proto-Fiend Aogami, am here to assist you. Together, we have become a being known as a Nahobino. This new body should allow us to fend off the demons. Let us keep this form until we reach a safe location. I'd like you to go here, as it should help us get a better grasp of this world.
Alright, and we've got our next assignment. Plus displays the map, gives you a wider view, yada yada. So let's leave it there and go to the break. Remember that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that shouldn't have to be fought for. Like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here some ways that you can help. They include the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund, which help black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund, to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter, the lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. Alright, so let's twist my arm a little bit and go to the break. I'm going to run some ads, but we'll be back in just a few minutes to continue this very weird thing. Alright, I'm back. As far as I know, the stuff you're pointing out doesn't wind up going in any sort of direction. But I haven't completed all of Vengeance, so yeah, I've got my fingers crossed, we'll put it that way. There we go. Video games. So now we continue. The Nahobino can move at great speeds with the triggers. Hooray!
You seem worn out from that last battle. Perhaps you should gather some Magatsuhi. This world is filled with Magatsuhi. Brimming with spiritual power, it is the source of a demon's strength. The lights you see around us are the crystallized forms of Magatsuhi. What? Young man, can you not see them? Perhaps you aren't accustomed to your new body just yet. Focus and try looking again.
They're sparkly.
Are you able to see them? Yes, those are Magatsuhi crystals. Magatsuhi can give us strength as well. If you see any, don't hesitate to claim it for yourself.
Green for HP, yellow for MP, red for Magatsuhi, which is needed to use special skills. That'll come up more later. And yes, they are as hard for me to see as they are for y'all. Easier when we're not out in direct sunlight. I do love that we can just Naruto run everywhere. Best feature. Golden boxes. These are our treasure chests. Maka is the currency. No yen in this world. Just a D20, yes. Thank you.
Observe, young man. This land is known as the Netherworld.
Isn't that Tokyo Tower?
I've heard that this place was once known as Tokyo. But that time has passed. Now it is the Netherworld, a land dominated by demons.
Did humanity die out?
I'm afraid I lack the data needed to answer your inquiry right now, young man. All I can remember is that there was a battle here in days past between gods and demons. Two great forces clashed right here in front of Tokyo Tower. I know this because I was there as well. Despite this, however, the data containing my memory of what followed has been damaged. The only other memory I have is of my mission to protect you.
It seems this Aogami character can't explain anything further.
Young man, perhaps we could make our way to Tokyo Tower? If we return to the last location in my memory, I may be able to remember something else.
Going with Aogami's suggestion seems to be the best course of action for now. Aogami, Blue God. Yep, you got it. Accepted quest, Lay of the Land. Now, if I recall, in the original version of the game, you couldn't just save anywhere. So it's nice to not have to put up with that kind of bullshit. There are certain types of games where I kind of understand the need to save only at certain points. But for most games, not so much. Alright, we can slide down hills too. See, it's just like Monster Hunter.
After comparing this blue pillar of light with my data, I have concluded this is a ley line fount. A ley line fount is a point from which the Earth's energy overflows. As one might surmise, it holds incredible power. Not only can it heal those who touch it, but it can also instantly teleport one to another location. Considering the damage sustained in your previous battle, I recommend you verify its healing capabilities.
Fair enough. But what was the point of collecting those crystals then?
Well, you're a peculiar one, aren't you? Really now? You want to know where you are?
Oh shit, it's Gary Busey.
Why, this is the place I call home. As you can plainly see, I'm a bit of a collector of sorts. It's easy living. What with the riffraff out there and me in here. Still, a demon like you's a first. One body, sure, but I can sense two spirits within, no doubt about it. Pleasure having you.
Keeper of the Cadaver's Hollow, boss of the Mimmin, Gustav.
You may call me Gustav. See something you like? It's all yours. For a small fee, of course.
Hey, Willow. We'll see you when you get back shortly.
Off to Tokyo Tower, are we?
Fortunately, this game's battles aren't random. The encounter RNG seed and step counter also saved. Yup. Oh, there's definitely some games I played like that, but I can't bring an exact one in mind right now. You've also got the exact opposite, like with Mother, where anytime you open the menu, it would reset the step and the step count and RNG seed every time.
And you found little old me while trying to harvest the power of the ley line fount, yes? Then you ought to do yourself a favor and make a purchase. I'll sell you what you crave, long as you've got the marker. Give yourself an edge against the demons, why don't you?
You have electrolytes. And am I a plant? Oh yeah, we've got all this extra shit just from having that save file. Still have the original versions, or the original game's physical copy as well. I got the Steelbook version. Very pretty. I thought about getting the Steelbook version of this one too, but then I realized I'm not actually a millionaire. So I shouldn't spend that much money. This was, of course, years back by now. Looks like the Crypt Keeper came into money and mail-ordered some Skid Moisturizer. You know, you're right. Alright, so yeah, we've got some stuff we can sell if we need to, but it's all actually really useful to have early in the game. Now, these things become extremely important very quickly. The dampeners, we're gonna need a lot of those for boss fights. And of course, Spyglass immediately gives you info on an enemy without having to experiment. Also nice. But we're just gonna head out for now.
Satisfied your curiosity, have you? Allow me to send you back on your way. Before that, however, I couldn't help but think our meeting like this must be fate. So perhaps you can do me a favor. I'm rather taken with the human knickknacks and relics of yore, so I got some pawns to go out and fetch them for me. Memon, they're called. Trouble is, they're fickle, and even worse, forgetful. Oftentimes, they give up the search and do whatever they please. They're useless.
Hey, I feel attacked.
That said, if you happen to run across any, mind sending them back old Gustav's direction? I'll see to it you're rewarded. Also, I've taken liberty to connect this place to the ley line fount. Feel free to come and go as you fancy. Till next time. Oh, yes, of course. Here, allow me to show you the ins and outs of the ley line fount.
Oh, that's so close to rhyming.
I can use the flow to heal you if you fancy, but I can't do it for free. Cough up a little maca, however, I'll set you right his reign. Be good to remember that.
Ley line founts can be found throughout the Netherworld. They're basically checkpoints. And good for fast travel. And you can access the shop anytime you find one. I bet he could do it for free and just won't. Yeah, like the way Aogami talked of it, apparently it's supposed to just do it. I get the feeling Gustav's intentionally altered that mechanic.
There was an unexpected meeting, but we were able to confirm the Fount's capabilities. As we make our way to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we look for the Memon, as we were asked.
And this is how saving used to work. It still does, technically. But you can just save anywhere, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's actually continue on without healing for now. Because again, it does cost money, and we need to convince some people to join the fight. So let's start exploring. Oh, can't go in there. Sometimes there's invisible walls. It's usually pretty obvious on the map, but unfortunately, oftentimes you'll see what appear to be open areas. And you just can't do it. Hey, there's our first Memon.
Young man, could that be one of the Memon we were told about?
It could. Aren't they adorable?
So right.
Gustive want his backpack? Well, no find any relics yet. Fine, I'll head back. We got 5 glory.
We've located a Memon. We should report back to Cadaver's Hollow.
I mean, do we gotta? Fighting Memon will earn you what's known as glory. You have no use for this at the moment. That may be one of the best descriptions of a mechanic I've ever seen in a game.
Found a Memon already, have we? My thanks, friend. I got just the thing to show my appreciation.
Basically, he gives us a punch card. Remember punch card loyalty programs?
This is an essence. It contains the power of a demon, power that only the chosen can wield. You'll want to make your merry way over to the ley line fount in Nita. Someone there will be able to tell you more, I'm sure.
Five, starter healing set.
Need anything else?
So we need to find 5 Memon. Alright, let's hit save. There's gonna be a lot of save scumming. Or at least saving. Maybe less scumming. This is how we make our money. We vandalize vending machines. That's not a joke. That's actually how we make our money. Oh, fuck. There's 2 ways you make money. Getting treasures from vending machines and fighting demons. And I'm all out of vending machines. Alright, we gotta get up top of there to get that D20. Is it vandalism if everybody's dead? I don't know. The vending machine's still alive.
Young man, it appears there's a demon up ahead. I have a proposal. It's dangerous to travel the Netherworld alone. Therefore, I recommend we recruit some demons to fight on our side.
And yes, he did just, it's dangerous to go alone, take this at us.
By talking to demons, you can try and persuade them to join your cause. I have a life stone you can use. See if you can convince the demon to join you.
Basically, we can pay demons to join us. We can charm them into joining us. Basically, it's a whole conversation system that's a little bit random. Whoa, he talked to me. Did this demon want me to join him? Okay then, let's talk. I'm gonna ask you a question, so make sure you answer in a way that'd make me happy, okay? I think this game might be political. So do you think I'm cute? I'm leaving. Fuck it, let's try. Come on, don't go. You gotta do this right. Let's try one more time. You'll note I mentioned the illusion of choice earlier. Alright, you're cute. Thanks. Well then let me ask one more question. Do you want me to join you? I do. Gotcha. I wouldn't mind giving that a thought, you know? But demons won't join you for free. Not necessarily true. You gotta give them all kinds of stuff, like items or maca. I'm gonna tell you what I want, so make sure you give that to me. What should I do? I want 1 life stone. Very well. Okay, well done. I'd be happy to join you now. You'll be able to get other demons to join you by negotiating, just like we did right now. But demons are pretty fickle, so it might not go as easily as it did with me. Even if you mess up, don't worry, just hang in there.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Fairy Pixie. I hope we get along. Fairy being her class. Pixie being her name. Now we have another party member.
Well done, young man.
And with the exception of bosses, that can be done with any demon enemy in the game.
If there is a demon you want on your side, then you might try to negotiate with them.
Up to 3 demons can fight alongside the Nahobino in battle. More demons on your side, the less demanding a battle will be. Try talking to various demons in order to recruit them. Now that transformation into a Nahobino has occurred, various functions of the menu are accessible. Press X to open the menu, yada yada yada. Just all opens up at once. Alright. This shows what she currently has, and this shows what will be gained. No wait, this is what we have already? Yes, okay. These are passives. These are Magasui specials, which were mentioned earlier. And these are spells. Dia is available because it can be used outside of combat. Here's our items. And we have 1 essence of Onmoraki. Got party. Quests, the lay of the land, head to Tokyo Tower, etc., etc. And analyze, which lets us see demons that we have the essence for or have been in our party before. And now we can continue on.
Young man, there is a demon up ahead. Allow me to teach you an efficient way to engage the enemy. When confronting demons, the best strategy is to strike them with your blade. In many cases, this will give you the initiative in the battle. On the other hand, if you are attacked, the enemy may very well gain the initiative instead.
That becomes very difficult later. It just becomes more and more important to get that first hit, while it also being much, much worse for you if you don't.
Observe the enemy's movements and act accordingly to earn an advantage in battle.
It's not that big a deal on this first map, but the further in we go, the worse it can get. D20. And we got a revival bead. Hooray. Oh no, I have fallen. I'm a turtle and I can't get up. And boom. Let's see if we can get slime on our side. The demon is approaching. What will you do? I don't know. You gotta learn about each enemy and what they like to hear. Seen video of a demon joining for free and one taking 3 bribes and leaving. Yep. Tried to look into the series and figure out where to start with it. Got it, yes. So the great thing is you can basically start anywhere. The bad part is you can basically start anywhere. I'm not as stupid as he looks. There's a human scent on you. You got the man stink. Why's that, buddy? I ate a human. I'm human. Just be honest. What the hell is a human doing here? Hunting demons. Man, you got it backwards. Around here, the demons hunt you. Oh no, I failed. Let's see. There we go. Kick. And Pixie is dead. Critical hits. So not cool. So that's what happens here at the beginning in hard mode. Which is why I said we save a lot. Okay, okay.
Young man, there is a demon up ahead. When can on.
Alright, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna go back over to near them. And then we're gonna save and we're gonna try again. A large portion is looking at the fights and the conversations as puzzles. That's very important. Definitely one of the games with the highest difficulty battles, but the battles themselves are intended to be puzzled out rather than brute force. That's not to say you can't brute force them in some cases, but it'll take you a lot of grinding. Alright, so we're gonna go talk again. What's it trying to do? Let's ignore them. Whoa, buddy, I'm letting you go and you don't even thank me? Let's see some more gratitude and a present or two while you're at it. Now let's see here. Give me 78 maca. Okay. Now that's tasty. They call me Foul Slime. Pleasure's all mine. And new party member. Alright, now we move far enough away that we won't be immediately attacked, and then we can go in to fight that one. Here we go. One down. Oh no. Oh no, it dodged. Uh-oh. As you can see, some monsters are exceptionally fragile. Hooray, we won. We have defeated Foul Slime. Oh, this one's a doozy. And he learned a status effect spell. I think where you want to start in this series very much depends on what you want out of a game. You've got the very character-based persona stories, which attempt to really talk about people and what it means to be born a certain way, to varying degrees of success.
Young man.
You've got the main series, which is both Shin Megami Tensei and Megami Tensei DDS. There's even Demi Kids, which is a more Pokemon-like version of this, and this game's already Pokemon-like, so you gotta just imagine that. There's just so many different games and different play styles in this series. It's incredible. It's very expansive. Allow me to inform you of a tool that will make it easier to navigate the sprawling netherworld. As a proto-fiend, I have been outfitted with a sky view function. Yeah, we already found that earlier. This will grant you access to an orbital satellite and give you a better view of your surroundings. Use this to your advantage should you ever get lost. So that's our overhead map. It's pretty handy, honestly. Plus, it looks like Grand Theft Auto 1. And, you know, I think that counts for something. Almost filled our Magatsuhi bar now. Hear that sound? That means that there's a guy nearby. They're giggling. They're the giggle guys. I forget what they're called. Let's see. So this game is in Twitch's backend, which means I'm allowed to stream it on Twitch. It is set up as mature only, and you're about to see some dicks. Whoops. I tried to swing my sword, but I got too close. I don't remember what Mirage does. I think it lowers accuracy. Yes, it does. Excellent. Oh yeah. This is our Magatsui ability at the start. It makes every attack automatically critical, which means not only do you do extra damage, but it always gives you an additional push turn.
It's time.
So, this is what happens now. One down. And you should Dustoma. Aw, dang. Was open. There we go. Oh, we actually have our, okay, so it's weak to fire, wind, and holy, which we have none of any of those currently. Hooray, level up. A new skill! Now I can mow down all sorts of demons. Now we have wind. So, all in all, net positive. Alright, now let's try getting one in the party. Hey boss, looking slick as always. Thanks. Congrats on missing the joke. You were supposed to take that seriously. You weren't supposed to take that seriously. I was going with the bit. And you don't gotta try so hard to keep a joke going. Let's talk business instead. Let's see. Fork over 1 elect shard. Don't need that. I ain't finished yet. Let me smack you around a bit. Rude. Alright, well. Oh, fuck. Is there a way to just reload? Because I think she's gone for good if she gets killed like that. Let me check on that. Because it's different in different games. Oh, no, she's still here with us. Even so, reloading is probably the better idea. Good, it's not permadeath. I'm just getting reacquainted with the game at this point. Kinda nice. Oh, huh. For some reason I thought I'd saved after that first fight. Oh, I did, because look at... Okay, it just respawns all of them. Alright, that's not a big deal. Alright, now we can That's kind of wild that it reforms all the Magatama as well. I did not remember that being a thing. Maybe that's different behind the original and between the original and Vengeance as well. Well, let's give it another go, shall we? I have a habit of speaking earnestly, so the conversation system in this game confuses me at times. You know, you kind of got some human stink on ya. I used to be a human. Got sick of being human, huh? Figured you'd have better life as a demon? Smart thinking. Let's talk demon to demon then. Let's see. Fork over 1 force dampener. I don't have that. Oh yeah? Well then, fork over 134 maca. Alright. Give me some of your MP. I think you've had enough. Damn it, so much for my free ride. I'm Haunt Preta. Good to meet ya. Like that? You gotta tell him to cut that shit out. Alright. Now we're saving again. And fighting. I love their voices. Ah, it's still got 2 HP. The name of the game is Be Careful. Most people think it's called Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, but no, it's Be Careful. Alright, let's keep that magic strength increasing. Ooh, slime. Now we'll see some real carnage. And he learns Poisma, which does exactly what you would think something called Poisma would do. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. Little bit of platforming here and there. And that got us Preta's Essence, which allows us to summon and use it as a material. Which that will come in later as well. Raises your poise. You know what? You know what? Yeah. So what it actually does is it poisons the single target. Alright. Let me, before we go too much further, let's see if we can hit up that vending machine again and heal at the fount. And since we have a full party now, we can start pushing forward. You could imagine how big a pain in the ass this could be if you couldn't save anywhere. And no, that's still out. Interesting that the crystals respawned, but the vending machine didn't refill. It's Wet Willy time, Mo. They'll follow us for a short distance. Alright, our overhead. Looks like there's someone who will talk to us off to the east. So let's go see what they have to say.
You don't want to eat me? Not a lot of flavor, you know? Trust me! Oh, hey! You with the long hair! You'll save me, right? Oh, please!
Who are you? You think you can snatch away our prey? Well, damn, you starving out here! So I guess we'll be slapping you on the menu too!
Oh shit. Demons will gradually build up Magatsuhi and fill the Magatsuhi gauge. Once the gauge is full, they'll be able to use powerful abilities, yada yada, etc. Not much else I can do currently. Interesting. We are... Oh, right, these ones are extra weak. That's what it is. At least that one was. Are they all? Yep, they all are. Good to know. Yeah, if I'd been playing the original version, I might have just played on normal, specifically because not being able to save anywhere makes it a huge deal if you get one bad random roll. My skill's on another level, you know. Rakukaja. Try this, relax. It's not poisoned or anything. You know, I didn't think it was poisoned until you assured me that it's not. And this skill is rad. Learned Bufu.
a relief. Seriously, thanks. You really saved me back there. Huh? You know, now that I think about it, I like totally had the judgment to ask for your help. So doesn't that make me awesome too? Okay, never mind then. Like you deserve thanks anyway. The only reason I'm alive is because I asked you for help, and you know it. Don't try to deny it either.
Okay. The demon in the kimono has rather liberally interpreted the situation. What will you do? Are you hurt?
Huh? Oh, what, you're worried about me? Oh, you're sweet. Yep, I'm just fine. All good over here. Wait a sec. I just realized I've never seen you before, huh? Wow, how weird. So who are you? Where are you headed?
Young man, there are demons in this world that feign kindness to prey on you. I suggest we ignore her and move on.
What? Hey, you're leaving? Like, seriously? Well, fine. See if I care.
The demon in the kimono left. You know, I'm not that embittered. You know, Aogami just made me feel like I was damn well friendly. Alright, I believe this is the way forward. So we should check up the other path first. See. Yeah, we should check up the other path first, I think. We can at least go part way up before it makes us turn around. Now to save 5 and 6 times in a row, just in case. Time for our second ad break, though. Alright, if you want to support us, you can, of course, subscribe here. You get all the usual Twitch things from that. You get a little subscriber badge and access to our emotes. It's good shit. And you can also head on over to patreon.com/ifwhen. And over there, you'll get access to art, music, updates, and shoutouts at the end of the streams. There's that link. That's patreon.com/ifwhen, if when. All right, let's hit that ad break button. And we are back. How's everyone hanging in there? We've been facing off against these slimes for like 4 minutes now. Nothing happening. Terrifying, I know. Boo-foo, that's ice. That's ices for ice. Oh no! Oh wait, I thought I missed for a second. It's very soft when the sword hits something. It doesn't feel like a big impact. Uh-oh, more giggling? Oh, this one's sad.
Yeah.
Want to check inside places too. Keep spirit up, most important. Now we found 2 Miman. And yes, they did give the girl ones little bikini tops. You gotta have gender essentialism and tertiary sexual characteristics, right? That one always made me giggle. Like, you don't gotta code your characters, especially when they're little guys. You don't gotta code them boys and girls with abs and bikini tops. Like, it's okay. You can just have them be weird little guys. Focus too much on relic makes some mimic hard to find. Keep eyes peeled, no stone unturned, yeah? Boom, there we go. And we got 2 medicine. Got some pixies over here. You're not a pixie. Punch. Also, Cade kind of just sounds like adult Link from Ocarina of Time. Like, uncannily. It might be the same voice actor for all I know. I leveled up. Now we can allot another point. Could turn on tank mode. Let's get our strength up to at least 10. Oh no! Might as well. There we go. Ah, fuck. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that.
Watch this.
Those Magatsui attacks, when enemies use them, they can make things go very poorly very quickly. When Final Fantasy I was brought to North America, they had to draw bikini tops on the Medusas. Yep. Incredible shit. Because, you know, violence, that's fine. But breasts? Unacceptable. Priorities, who needs them? Never heard of her. Oh, hey. What's up, bud? I'm a Mokoi. This is a dead end, pal. Too bad for you. You want to get past here, you gotta go back to the fork in the road and go the other way. If you take a big detour, you'll see a train. It's an E23 something series? I don't know. Some UJS number, I forget. Looks cool, though. I can do a not completely awful Australian type accent. It's not good, but you know, it gets me by. Now there is a side quest in this cave, if I recall. Which Greek philosopher was Priorities? I think he was the one who hated breasts. Oh, fuck.
Young man, I'm detecting several demons within the cave.
You sure are.
However, they don't appear to be dangerous. Perhaps you can try speaking with them, if you are willing.
Not long ago, you were telling me that demons would fake being kind, and now you're telling me, you know what? You know what, Algame? You're a weird little guy. Sometimes various characters in the Netherworld will ask for your help. These requests are called subquests. Basically, it's saying, there are subquests, do them and get stuff. Need to get like a rubber mat to put on this table. So friggin' hungry. Oh, you're late. Wait, who are you? I thought it was the boys. A while back, some of us went out searching for food, but no one's returned yet. Hey, think you could look for my buddies? I'm starving over here. Ah, thanks. If you spot them, tell them to get their asses back here pronto, and make sure they bring food. Food, we need food. Hey, you seen our buddies? They went out to scrounge for food. If you see them, tell them to come back. Any longer and they won't have much to come back to. Us predators are always hungry, no matter how much we put away. So you can imagine it does a real number on us when we don't got anything to eat. Don't talk to me. I don't have the energy. Ugh, where are they? All kinds of spirits from all different places around the world. You get it. You get what we're doing here. Alright, I remember this one's a pain in the ass. There's a treasure at the back, but there's also just constant enemies. You can see them up there. All those slimes. Yeah, as soon as we rush in to get the treasure, they all drop down. If you looked up here or noticed them on the map, you probably would have realized that, though. Uh-oh. Whoop! Oh, shit. I tried. And here's another. See what I mean? Another demon may appear to continue this battle. This fight will be tougher than usual, but winning grants additional Maka and XP. Consecutive encounters are more likely to occur when fighting in areas where many demons are gathered. Just in case. I don't think I can get another press turn here. Yeah, once you're down to... Once all your medals are flashing, that means you've done all of them. Bonk. And number 3. AKA fucking hell.
Here.
That's 3. Pretty good chunk of experience and money, though. Man, this skill is rad. Life drain. And now we get the fuck out of there. That was actually easier than I remember. I didn't remember it being slimes. Thought it was something tougher. Alright, so now we gotta keep an eye out for the rest of the pretas. Is it weird that Scooby-Doo doesn't have a cousin named Daring? Oh, well, I guess, she's a pony. She's his cousin who's a pony. That'll only make sense if you watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Oh. Oh, hey, look. There's another little memein' person. What's up, cute little creature? Demon mood change when full moon or new moon coming. Big opportunity when demon in a good mood. I agree. Big opportunity indeed. There's enough osmosis that you got it? Okay, good. Won't let me jump out of this window, why not? Come on. Come on, I'm not that wide. In fact, I'm basically a beanstalk. Anything here? No? Alright. Well, now we can move on backwards. I do not remember these gems respawning this quick. Maybe there was a patch that made them respawn quicker, I don't know. If so, good job, Atlas, you did it. You made the game more approachable and less inconvenient. And if not, well, I guess I was remembering wrong. Alright, now we're set up here. So we can head up to the northeast. Gonna come all the way over here? Got almost over to me and then just gave up and laughed. Oh, what? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I'm being chased by Pac-Man. Why does this always happen? Let's just fight our way through. Ooh, critical hit and all. And little slap. Alright, talk to me. Some demons like to fight, but others like to talk. And if you make a connection, they might want to be your friend or give you free stuff. Thank you, Pep Road. Oh shit, he's coming this way again. Something something gritty Pac-Man reboot doesn't really work anymore because that actually exists. In fact, my sister will be playing it on stream tomorrow. We just saved recently. Let's see if we can have a chat. Wah, wah. Seems to be crying. What will you do? Smirk at them. I don't know their personality type. The problem is, if I answer genuinely how I would in real life, it tends to go very poorly for me. What are you laughing at? Your tears please me. Whoa, that's classic demon talk right there. Man, you're cool. I want to team up so I can say cool stuff like that too. What should I do? Give me 158 maca. Alright. Alright, I guess that's enough. I'm Raptor on Moraki. Let's have some fun, yeah? Your tears please me. Toxic demonicity, yep. Very much so. Apparently I sounded really cool.
Young man.
There is something peculiar over there. Let's take a closer look. That looks like part of another Algami. This appears to be a proto-fiend husk. It is an Algami type, just like myself. I can't be certain due to the damage to my memory, but this might be an ally I once fought alongside in the past. Judging from the degradation, repairs would be difficult, but we may still be able to salvage some of its remaining power. By examining Algami husks in the Netherworld, you can obtain Algami essences. These essences can be used in the same way as demon essences. The abilities these husks can offer vary by location, and some may provide powerful skills, so examining any you find is recommended. And they respawn. So that is the main way that we get new, really good new skills and passives. Whoops. Wrong button. We got that big eyeball wall up ahead. That's probably fine. Maybe there's some food lying around here. The guys at the cave are waiting for me. What are they gonna say when they find out I don't have anything? Oh yeah, another one of us ran off to be guided by a goddess. Whatever that means. Wonder if he's alright. Where'd he go? He said the goddess is somewhere around here. And that is where we will find them. Found a clue in any case. Oh, let's see what's down this path. Love-a-side path. Probably get away with a normal attack. There we go. I do love it when they die frozen. It's just such a cool little effect. Hooray! And there's our 10 strength. New essence, right. So this is Algami Type A. And... go. Its skills are Rooted Soul and Tarunda. Rooted Soul just increases their max HP and MP. And Tarunda lowers the attack of one foe by 1 rank. Okay. So that stuff we're gonna worry about when we get to the next fount. But this is all for merging, which is one of the big ways to get stronger. Let's see. Party, there we go. Let's trade you out for you. Mostly because you have an elemental attack and the slime doesn't. We just go in there and we start blasting. Almighty is effectively neutral damage. I don't think that there's any resistance or weakness to it. Hoping I got that right. So it's not really almighty so much as all mediocre. Hey, look who we found. Magatsui pouring out turned to shards of light. Go near and wounds heal. That is 5, so next time we run into Gustav, we have a prize waiting for us. Dang it. Home is right next to plus on this controller. Alright, so we're gonna check out the northwestern area right there. Can't go up there, alright. We shall continue on then. There it is.
Isn't this a sight to behold? Let me see your face. At last, you have arrived. All of this time, waiting, and only now does one possess the power to see me. One who has awakened to their true form through the reunion of knowledge and life, a Nahobino. I am Sophia. I have come from a plane far beyond this one to act as a guide to both the world and the Nahobino.
Ruler of the world of shadows, Sophia.
However, I see now that although your power should rival that of the gods, it is unstable, incomplete. Allow me to awaken some of that which still slumbers within. Let us see what you hide. now possess the means to gain essences, allowing you a myriad of powers and miracles, the ability to shape the world.
Hooray!
Henceforth, you shall traverse Dot and gather these essences, along with glory, as these are the very source of miracles. These shall be your source of power as a Nahobino, and will surely aid you on your path to godhood.
So what the glory does is we trade it for passives.
Now then.
It appears you are already in possession of an essence. Go on then. Use apotheosis and accept the essence into your being. Alright, so basically we can learn miracles. This is the passives, of which there are many to choose from. Right now we have a choice of heal on level up, rare chance to acquire extra relics, and slashing an enemy greatly increases Magatsuhi gauge. We can actually grab all three of them currently, so let's do that.
I wish to learn this.
Though honestly, I'm not a big fan of empowering cheer. It can help sometimes. But I feel like it doesn't pay off immediately. Let's get it anyway. Now we can essence fuse. So now we can yada yada. There's no limits to the number of essences you can use. So let's merge in the new Proto-Fiend. How many do we get? Oh, looks like we can carry over all of them. Good stuff.
How is this?
Let's do it. And here's the essences, which basically just lets you merge one character's skills onto another character. But you need to get levels where you can't get the right shit on there. Bestial Bite -2. Oh, right. The number, the plus or minus at the end, that actually isn't innate to the skill itself. That's just telling you how much additional power that it has based on a character's stats. Like here you can see Bestial Bite -2, because if you look up in the upper right, you see that Pixie has a -2 physical. Alright, so the actual numbers there are physical, fire, ice, lightning, wind, holy, dark, almighty, curse, healing, and I don't actually know what this one is called, but it's for stat changes. While curse is for regular status effects like poison and such. Anyway, we don't need to worry about this stuff right at this second. It's good to have lots of monsters and essences pulled away.
Return when you have gathered more demons.
Well, well, made it to Mita's ley line fount, I see. Then allow me to let you in on a little secret. All ley lines are connected.
Lost my train of thought. It's important to have lots of essences and demons because you do need to build a team around a lot of the boss enemies. You need to build a team around defeating them. Whether that's through extra items or purely through your party.
Quick trip through the ley line crossing and you'll be spirited away to another fount in no time flat. See for yourself, eh?
Alright, now that we found 2 of them, we can fast travel.
Say, looks like you got your hands on something worth my while.
No, not demoned away. Definitely spirited.
Care to part with it? If it's a fair price you want, I'm good for it.
He really likes artifacts of the old world. Gustav collects goods that were once used by humans.
Nice work!
5 Meeman. 3 life stones, 3 medicines, 3 Amrita sodas.
Need anything else?
Now we can sell 6 sodas for 60 maca each.
Looking to sell, are you? Say, thanks.
A large glory crystal.
Need anything?
Is that from the already gained, or is that from having the... Yeah, my brain's trying to shut down early. Is that from the old save file? It may have been from the old save file.
Need anything else? Always a pleasure.
Oh, we can grab that 100 glory in any case. Hooray! And now we can go to the world of shadows and give ourselves lightning mastery. Electric mastery, there it is. Good start.
Return.
Return. Okay. Alright, now we got some exploring to do. Look from high places. Might find lots of things. I do like things, and lots are my favorite kind. Cardboard cat bottle. Alright, now this is our next thing. These are interesting.
Young man, I'm detecting the presence of powerful demons from within that red object ahead. That is what is known as an abscess.
Gross.
It is a nest of demons that have been drawn together by the overflowing spiritual power. Approaching it is dangerous, but we will need to destroy it if we want to reach Tokyo Tower. Combat is unavoidable. We should be able to proceed given our current fighting capability. However, if you feel like you are in danger, do not hesitate to fall back.
Alright, so basically, you rush in, try to dodge the demons who are pouring out of it, and then run up to it and slash it and fight the boss, and then you usually get good shit. As well as open the path to the next level, or next area of the map, I suppose. Here goes. Shit. There we go. Resist. How about force? Doesn't resist. Fire? Can I set them on fire? They look flammable. Okay, good. Frost? Not weak to frost. Oh shit, still alive. Rude. Ah, fuck. Anything that can help us through here? Oh, yes, we do.
Take this!
Wow, that went well. I'll take it. Ow. Rude. And there. We've passed our first major barricade. What you think of this skill? Us demons are pretty cool, huh? Rad. And now we have more miracles. essences, divine garrison, divine proficiency. Now, I know divine garrison lets me have more monsters in reserve. Well, the others will have to check out. Well, sure, but I'm gonna keep moving backwards. Because I want to get back to the ley line font.
Listen.
Miracles you've awakened are the embodiment of God's will. By destroying the abscesses that encroach upon Dot, the power of miracles has been kindled within you. However, that alone is not enough to wield the miracles. You also have to send us money. She's a mega church. Do you get it? Alright. Now, let's see if we can afford any of these. Alright, Art of Essences allows an additional skill to be selected. Very cool. Here we go. Demon allies, skill slots. Garrison increases demon stock by 1. And we've got Recover Mastery and Support Mastery. Both handy. Not necessarily right now, but both handy. Could actually grab Demon and Divine here. That would set us up for a while.
You wish to learn this?
I'm not about to run out on me, but demons are another story. And then essences, which will help us make stronger demons more easily. Ah, damn it. There it is, status. Man, this guy kind of sucks. We'll be able to make better demons as we go.
Return.
You brought Maka? Looking to set.
Alright. And the cardboard cap bottle. If you didn't catch it, that means it's a Pog bottle.
Looking to sell, are you?
Passion orange guava.
Need anything else?
Good stuff if you're not disgusted by the flavor of guava. Which, as I got later in life, I have been. Used to like it. Tastes totally different now than it did when I was little, though. That's a me change, not a change in what guava is like.
Need anything else? Taken off?
There we go. Alright. And with that, we are done for the night. Actually made some pretty decent progress there throughout. Good shit. Alright, once again, if you want to support us, you can subscribe here, or you can head to patreon.com/ifwhen. And join these wonderful folks whom I'm about to list off. Thank you to our patrons: Angelic, Willow Mist, Sky, Green, Andemonium, Nahum Wengrove, Kai, and Melly Basket. Thank you. Imagine if they had changed guava the way they did Brussels sprouts, right? Poor guava. Never stood a chance. As I was saying, we've got our schedule over here. Tomorrow, Alice is likely going to be playing Shadow Labyrinth if she's feeling up to it. Depends a lot on how the old left arm is feeling, I suppose. But the schedule is at truckcommunity.neocities.org, so check that shit out. And here's our YouTube channel over at youtube.com/@ifwhenvod. That's where all the streams go when we're done streaming them. So you need something to watch, it's a good place to start. And that's it for tonight. My name's Sue. I hate video games. Give my regards to the next crab you meet. Good night.